Alright, hold on, let me just see if I'm streaming again. Okay, so the stream should be back online, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit smoother. Yeah, that's a lot smoother. Might have to change the render distance down to 24, but I should be fine. Okay, so another thing we have to do is we have to lock 2 villages inside and we can kill the rest of them, right? Because once we've done that, we've basically got a trick for infinite villages. Another thing is Totems of Undying. I really want some of those, because in my other world, I have this crazy glitch. I'll put a screenshot. I might post a video on it, but basically when the world was generating, there's like, a fucking, what are they called? Like, the things that kill you. Pillager outpost. There we go. God, that took a while. Okay, so I'm gonna need some food. So, do these... Okay, well, they have a bed. So, I've set the spawn point. I mean, I could just drown myself or kill myself. But that wouldn't be very poggers. No. No chests. Okay. Do they have a bell I can ring? Okay, they do. Alright, come on. Everyone get in their houses. Alright, you are going to be locked in, and no one's in this house. Okay, you're in this house. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's set our spawn here. Drop all our items, and we are good to... Okay. Okay, we're just going to drop all that, and we need to find a way to die. Seems really dumb, but like I don't want to waste anything. So hold on. I want to see how far this cave goes. Okay, well that's sad. Yeah, I'm just gonna drown myself. It might be quicker. I'm just double checking that everything's working fine. Your channel. Videos. Huh, I'm not actually streaming. Go live. Oh, okay. So apparently I am streaming, but it's not showing up on my channel. What is this? Don't say. Videos. Hold on. This can't be right. That can't be right. I should be streaming. I know I'm streaming because it says videos, playlists, channel, about. Okay, maybe. Nah, okay. Well, I've got no clue. Hopefully I'm streaming. I mean, if I'm not, I'm going to be a bit sad, but hopefully I'm streaming. Anyway, I'm going to continue on with this Let's Play. If not, it might just be uploaded on a VOD. Alright. Okay. Hold. Alright. Okay, got all my stuff. I'm gonna put all that there. Oh, librarian. What trades does... Okay. Horsey. I have a horse just like this in my other world. He's adorable. I love horses in this game. They're pretty cool. Alright, time to kill some food. next let's play will be up on Twitch, probably, because it's a better streaming service than YouTube. But then again, my whole channel's on YouTube, and if it's not on YouTube, then no one can find my channel, and it's no one can find my channel basically on Twitch. I've searched my name and it doesn't come up. If you're curious, the name is Lanky0119. I might get some people in a Discord call later today. I'm not sure. Maybe, possibly. I'm not sure. Anyway, just killing everything I see in sight. If I can get a bucket, this would be pretty helpful. Let's take a look around this village. Hopefully over time the VODs will become better. Like, I know this is probably boring to watch, but like, you know, deal with it. Or don't. But this is the quality you're getting. Ooh, I found a black hole. A deep black hole. Okay, the black hole does not have any coal in it. So for Christmas, I never got onto that. I'm getting myself a another computer monitor, so it'll be helpful for when I'm streaming and using virtual machines, because this means that basically I'll be able to monitor the stream on one screen. There we go. Food. Also my brother, his name is Sins. I don't know why. Like, I don't get it right. Everyone is like fake depressed or something. Like, I talk like this because I have depression. Like, it's not. I don't get how it's the new cool trend to be depressed. I've never once wanted to be depressed. Last time, like, depression is pretty sad. Like, it's not, it shouldn't be the hip-hop, like, put it this way, like, I listen to a bit of hip-hop, right, and I understand why they're, depressed and all that, because, I mean, you've got a lot on your plate, or, like, they're talking about, it's got to be interesting stuff. It's like the news. There's a reason why they only cover majority negative stuff, is because everything has to be negative. Otherwise, it's not interesting. Like, if they talked about, like, 6 orphans were saved in a fire, that we don't know what happened, like, you know, why would they report on that? That would be like such a waste of news coverage. Okay. So, the thing is, right, I've recently been watching Tommy Innit, and, you know, I don't have anything against people who are PC, right, but he's certainly not PC, but he seems to want internet brownie points. What do I mean by this? Well, I mean, like, it seems like he's kind of sucking up to the LGBTQI plus community in a way. Now, I don't have anything against LGBTQI plus people. Like, I don't hate them, I don't dislike them, but I don't like the ones who are. I have friends, right, and they're both girls. I have a couple. Let me start that sentence again. I have some friends, and one of them is a girl. She is gay. And the thing is, I don't understand why you have to identify yourself as LGBTQI in order to get support. You should just be able to get support altogether. And also feminists. Those are a big issue in my books. Like, not feminists. I hate saying feminists, but you know, the type that say all men should die, chop off their balls, or like, we don't need men, we should just kill them all. Like like feminazis. That's what I'm gonna call them. Feminazis. I don't like them, and I don't think any man does. But I couldn't believe this when I heard this. Apparently, right? I might have this twisted, but basically, apparently, women don't need men to have babies. Now, I'm no medical expert, but you can't make babies from nowhere. And I've heard what they've said. They said we can make bone marrow babies or something weird like that. And making bone marrow babies does seem a bit weird to me. Like, you're getting them from your bone. Wait, I'm not even sure how it goes down, but yeah, it's basically extremely weird. And so, yeah, it just seems very weird to me. Okay, so it really does look like there's no blacksmith in this village. I say as there's a blacksmith. Okay, I am a genius. Hopefully there's some iron so we can make a bucket. Yeah, okay. Then we can use some of the wood we chopped. And boop. Bap. Okay, I already had a crafting table. Okay, we're gonna create a bucket. We're also gonna use these furnaces here. We're gonna create some charcoal. So, like that. And then we'll use the charcoal we get here to make a new one. But yeah, I hope everyone's feeling okay. What's the deal with like getting the vaccine and getting the whole day off school? Like, I might consider getting the vaccine if it means I get the whole day off school. Like, it does seem like a pretty good deal, and there are kids that get it for like more than that. So, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's a pretty good deal, if I do say so myself. Then again, I do have my own concerns about it. I'm not any crazy conspirator. Like, it just hasn't been out for long enough to be able to tell the long-term effects. But, you know, that's just my personal opinion. If you want to go get vaccinated, or you feel like you're in any danger of it, then, of the virus, I can't actually say it by name, otherwise, YouTube strikes me. Grade Underray, a famous YouTuber, he actually got striked over this. So he said, "Is COVID overhyped?" So he didn't even make any claims that, you know, COVID isn't real or anything. He was literally just saying, "Is it overhyped?" That was the title of the video. It was premiering and then it got taken off. And I don't think, like, those videos take time. Like, animated videos take time. Why would you randomly just take one off? Like, he might have. He damn well might have. I'm not him. You know, he hasn't talked about it on his channel. Like, I have no clue. But, yeah. Also, YouTube. What's up with, removing the dislike button? Okay, so here's the deal with me, right? If you do not enjoy my content, or the video, leave a comment. Or, use the dislike button, or message me somehow and get in contact if you don't enjoy my content, because I need to know this stuff in order for me to be able to help everyone, like, make better content. I rely on user feedback in order to make better content. Like, I can't make better content if I don't know what the content should be about. And this is what I was saying, like, you can't remove a really important feature. You can go to any YouTube video right now, even one of mine, and the like button will be there. You'll be able to see how many likes, but you won't be able to see the dislike button. Like, it's not removed, but you can't see the dislikes. And if I could, I would change that. Like, granted, it does hurt a little bit when everyone can see that it's a video that doesn't work. But I get feedback that way. No one's gonna dislike the video if they know that no one else can see it. Like, it just completely diminishes the point. PewDiePie has stated this. Some Ordinary Gamers, one of my favorite guys, he uses Linux. He actually introduced me into Linux. Some Ordinary Gamers is a very cool guy, if I do say so myself, because he's done some very interesting stuff. Like, he's taught me all about Linux. I'm a big fan of his, and I even wish he made some YouTube merch, because I would love to buy some of that for Christmas. Like, that is, he's one of the best people I know on YouTube. He's one of my favorites. I mean, he is a bit PC, but you know, I don't have an issue with people who are PC. I more have an issue with people who are twats. Twats about it, basically. Alright, I'm an outsider, right? I don't live in America, so I can't really comment on this, but I've seen American politics. What is up with Joe Biden? He fell asleep in one of his own meetings, like, with the environment. Like, he fell asleep in one of his own meetings. What is up with that? That is so weird. Imagine, right? He is one of the main guys. Like, I think he's the president. I hope I'm right. I really don't follow much. I watch a bit of Ben Shapiro. He's basically where I get all my news from for America, because I don't trust the like Fox News in America and all that. I don't trust them because they skew the facts all the time. Like, there was a shooting and they got the names wrong and the people wrong. The only thing they got right was the faces and the story that they were telling. Now, and I can't say they're right about the story either. Like, I hope they're right about the story. But if they can't get a story right, then how can they get, you know, the rest of their news correct? Is what I would say. But yeah, again, if you want to interact with me or anything, please do dislike, share, or comment. You know, anything would really help. Recently, I found that doing error reports, like OpenCLL.dll was not found. I found that video did pretty damn well, like pretty good. I'll probably be uploading this in like, it might be a 20-minute short let's play, cause it's going to be a summary and everything will be on the breadstick VODs, like the raw basic stuff. But it's not a channel that I really want to continue. Like, I want to. It's basically just raw, unedited footage, in case you want to use it. And by all means, I don't care what you have to say about me. Like, I love feedback. Even if it's like hate speech, death threats. I've gotten many death threats before. I'm not afraid of them. But do note though, if you state my name and address or get my IP, I will be reporting this to the police. Like, I'm not a complete idiot. I'm half an idiot. Probably should get a bit more food and then go mining. Okay. One thing I've found is really funny about American politics is seeing how Joe Biden does this weird thing with his, like, hand, and he again, I can't state this as truth, because again, I only watch this from, like, Ben Shapiro and all of this. Like, Matt Walsh is the other guy I watch. He makes some pretty interesting comments, although he has some pretty unpopular opinions. And by no means am I saying I agree with everything Ben Shapiro says, but I'm not also saying that he's 100% wrong in everything. Especially when he says a man cannot become a woman. And I agree with him in certain aspects, right? I can call you a woman, I can be polite about it, but you're never going to become a woman if you're a man. I'm sorry, it's just the way your brain is wired. Men's brains work differently to women's. And you know, genitals too, and all that, like testosterone. If you have to basically change a bunch of things about yourself, you're not a biological man. And if you feel like a man and you're a woman, I can call you that. But if we go by those terms, doesn't that mean that the whole idea of biology is to define you into one or two categories? Which brings me to my next point about LGBTQI plus people, where there's non-binary. I think that they're a part of it, I'm not sure. But basically, how can you be non-binary? Like if you're someone who identifies as non-binary, please explain it to me, because I have no clue how this works. I'm going off what I'm guessing, right? I'm not trying to spit hate, but I am very confused. So, I thought, right, that you're like the transgender. I can understand that. Like, I don't agree with some of the points they make, but I can understand that, right? But how do you know? How do you not feel like a man or a woman? Like, how can you not be either? Because again, biology is very straightforward. It's either you're a man or a woman, and you know, we can argue on those points. But when you say something like, I don't identify as anything, so what are you? Like a truck driver? I'm not sure. You know, like I identify as an attack helicopter, as something that Mr. Beast used to say. And I've like quoted him before with my friends. I've been like, I'm an attack helicopter. I've said that type of stuff to my friends all the time. And they find it pretty interesting, I must say. I find it pretty interesting how you can, you know, it's all of this like that really confuses me. Now, I just lost my train of thought. I was trying to think of my next, because recently I've been trying to, you know, talk for longer, hopefully get a better attention span and all that, but I haven't got a good attention span. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. There are kids in my class who blame everything on ADHD, which I think is like a shitty way to go about it. Like saying, I can't do this because I have ADHD. They abuse it to the point where the teachers just don't make them do any work, which is what I would like to do, right? I have ADHD. I would like to abuse my power like them. But you see, it's not going to benefit them in the long run, and that's what they don't see. If you abuse that type of power, that basically sets you up for a repeat. So every time something gets too hard, oh, I'll blame it on this, I'll blame it on that. And that's what I see in the LGBTQI plus movement. I see that same sort of aggression like that. Like, it's your fault, it's this way. Dismantle the patriarchy and stuff like that. Like, it's just idiotic. If you want to dismantle the patriarchy, first thing you do is get rid of the news. But they don't say that. They say, chop men's balls off and all that. Like, shut up. If you want to actually dismantle the patriarchy, I'm all for you. But first you need to go to other countries where, even if there are sexist pigs out there, in the United States and Australia, I know that there are in Australia. And I can probably say for certain that there is at least one person that is, which I can say is very sad. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just you can't. You gotta go to like Russia or something, and then you can start talking about dismantling the patriarchy. Because, you know, I don't see any feminists or feminazi nowadays talking about, you know, I'm a feminist myself. I agree that women should be paid equally. I don't know enough about the gender pay gap to comment on it. Some people say it's real. The others say it's only in corporations that it happens, but I really don't know enough about it to say anything about it. But what I can say is that it's nowhere near as bad as Russia. That should go in the shorts. That has to go on the video. That has to go on the video because that was pretty funny. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I think that, yep, that was a bunch of gravel. Okay. I'm gonna collect a bit more of this iron. Probably should, where's the sun at? Anyway, so what I was talking about with dismantling the patriarchy. Go to Russia, right? I've seen how they treat women in Russia. like they have sex slaves in Russia, and it's legal. Like, you're allowed to beat your wife, you're allowed to do this, you're allowed to do that. You don't see them ever complain about a different country, and I get it, it's not our business, we don't go to that country. But if you want to dismantle the patriarchy, like you said, and I'm all for it, you may as well actually dismantle it. Like, it's like me saying, oh, I'm gonna get really fit tomorrow. It's like when people say I'm gonna go to the gym and get fit. I always roll my eyes and go, you can look at someone, right, and you can know them for a long time, and whether they will follow through with what they say, like, again, you can't always say 100% of the time they won't or will do something, but most of the time you can say whether they will or won't do something. And I've seen people that are like, oh, I'm gonna get fit, I'm gonna feel good tomorrow, and I'm gonna start getting skinny. Nico Avocado, great example. He's an internet clown. But basically, when he hit 300 pounds, which I think is like 100 something kilograms, like my dad, you know, he's got a lot of muscle on him, and he's like 100. He's under 100. The biggest he's ever been is, I think, 100 and maybe 100 and it was either 105 or 115, but that's still pretty big, and that's muscle, right? I'm talking about muscle. I'm not even talking about being fat. I'm talking about muscle. That's just ridiculous. In fact, that means that your body is so fat. Like, you have to be really fat in order to do that to your body. I think I might build a house. Anyway, so high cholesterol and all that is not a good thing, or high blood pressure. I've always thought, like, eating disorders too. There's a disorder that I don't really know much about. All right, so I'm not very educated when it comes to this sort of stuff. But basically, my basic idea. The basic concept I have of this idea is I'm trying to think about it, like, put it in a smart way, while also trying to think where I should build my house. I want flat ground around it, so I can, maybe I should build it underground, because in my previous houses, I've built them in a wall, like, actually, like my long-term other survival world. I've done that. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Also, IBX Toy Cat, sorry. He's a very good live streamer, and he can talk about things that are controversial, like not super controversial, obviously nothing like the virus or anything like that. But he can talk about stuff that's controversial and it be fun. I'm also thinking I might wrap up the stream at around here, if that's alright with you guys, because I also, it's a weekend and I can stream tomorrow. I've got a little bit of Christmas shopping to do. I'm also gonna talk to someone at like 8 o'clock too, so I'll be streaming maybe later tonight too, like maybe late into the night. Not on school days, I must say. So like, for people who live in the United States, which most people's viewers live there, for people who live there, basically Fridays I will be streaming on, and so Fridays and Saturdays, those will be the 2 days I'll be streaming on, unless you live in Australia or New Zealand. I'll be streaming on Saturdays and Sundays. Might have the occasional school stream if I'm not busy or if I'm not riding around with my mates. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Now, if you didn't enjoy this, I can obviously discontinue the series and we can stop it here. Or if you guys enjoyed this type of content, stupid zombie. If you guys did enjoy this type of content, make sure to let me know, and I'll make sure to keep making more of it. But until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace. Hopefully you guys feel good, and don't get sick in any way. I'm not just talking about the virus. I'm talking about like swine flu, anything like that. I hope you guys are well, genuinely. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.